Now that the sun's coming up, we're getting a little bit of daylight. We're going to see more of the extent of possibly some damage that came along with these storms. And we are not done. We are actually still dealing with multiple different severe thunderstorms. It's going to be a little bit breezy for today, but the wind really ramps up for tomorrow. Look at this map just lighting up. She said that they are safe, but they do have damage to their home and their car.
They're at about 150 inches for the season. I know all anyone is talking about is the big snow that's coming in for this weekend, Friday into Saturday.
Look at all of this lightning. These storms are packing an incredible punch here. So coming down through Akron, we are still under that severe thunderstorm warning there until 6 o'clock this morning. We're talking that wind chill value down to 50 below zero. Cold weather advisory in place for the Front Range. That's all day today until 9 a.m. tomorrow. And if you're complaining about the heat, just wait until Sunday. We got a little fall weather this weekend as well. We've got a really warm day ahead, but big changes moving in this weekend. We'll talk about the timing coming up.
Some of that hail this morning is just incredible.
Well, and I imagine now that the sun's coming up, we're getting a little bit of daylight. We're going to see more of the extent of possibly some damage that came along with these storms. And we are not done. We are actually still dealing with multiple different severe thunderstorms all across different parts here. You can see when we're looking a little bit closer right over the airport. I know Drew's going to be watching for any delays happening out in that direction. These are still in place until about 5:15 this morning for several different spots. You can see zooming in here, a storm right about to hit DIA with a lot of lightning, the possibility for some hail as well. And you can see that along 76 in between Keensburg and Wiggins. We've got a strong storm moving through. Looks like that severe storm has been allowed to expire. But we still have this one when we're looking right through Brush, Hill Rose, that severe thunderstorm warning now in place until 5:30 this morning. I do think it's possible we could see another quick round right around 6 a.m. and then we're going to get a break. But we are not done with the storms just yet. Going into the early afternoon, 12:30, 1 o'clock, we're looking for these storms to fire up again, potentially bringing a secondary round of severe weather, including right through the heart of the metro area around 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then we should be done and get a little bit of a break. But this is why we've got a pinpoint weather alert day. We have a level 2 threat here in the metro area for severe weather today. That hail could top 2 inches in diameter, gusty damaging winds topping 50, 60 miles per hour, even isolated tornadoes, especially when we're looking at this level 3 threat area down toward Lyman as well. We'll talk a little bit more about the temperatures and when we could see some record-breaking heat in just a few.
A lot going on. Thank you, Kylie. And let's get you out the door. Time saver. Been on the show, I think almost 10 years, getting close there.
Yeah.
I think you can count on 2 hands how many times we've had severe weather in the morning.
It doesn't happen very often. We did have 1 or 2 that happened last June, because I remember, because that was also incredibly rare.
Yep.
We talked about the possibility of showers. It was not looking this strong yesterday. So we're going to be spending the morning kind of figuring out what was going on when it comes to that severe weather. So I want to take a look now when it comes to your storms. We do have a couple that are moving through the heart of the metro area and then up into northeastern Colorado as well. Zooming in here to a couple of the different storms. It's mainly on the east side of town. We've got a storm just to the south of the airport. A lot of lightning, heavy downpour, some hail, but this storm is not in any severe capacity right now. However, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning just to the north of Strasburg here. This is in place until 5:30 this morning with that severe thunderstorm threat. We've got the possibility of hail up to ping pong ball size. Could certainly do some damage. Northeastern Colorado still getting slammed right now. Look at all the lightning through Sterling, up through Iliff, near Crook as well. We've got another severe storm. This one's coming right through Akron. Akron, if you aren't getting that storm just yet, it's a good time. You've got about 5-10 minutes to move that car into the garage. That severe thunderstorm warning in place until about 5:30 here, and you can see we could see some hail with that system. Now, we're not quite done. We're going to continue seeing a couple of storms through the morning. Got a severe thunderstorm watch in place until 8 o'clock this morning, and then another round on the way for this afternoon, early afternoon. This is a very interesting day that we're looking at. That's why we've got a pinpoint weather alert day. 12:30, 1 o'clock, those storms start to fire up. Between about 2 and 4, models have been fairly consistent for a decent severe storm in the heart of the metro area. That could mean hail. That could even mean isolated tornadoes, especially when we're looking out over the eastern plains. Here's a look at 6 p.m. Metro area, we should be done after that. We'll be done by dinner time, and then we'll start to do some clearing. Whew, much needed break after a busy morning and busy day. Level 2 threat in the metro area up toward Fort Collins. That level 3 threat is out toward Lyman and Burlington, so it could be a very active day. A lot of moisture in the atmosphere right now from your Backus and Schenker camera. We're in the upper 50s and low 60s, 61 degrees in Greeley, 60 in Akron, and you can see today we're going to be reaching only into the 70s. So it's actually a cooler day when we're talking about these severe storms. 78 in Denver, 77 in Greeley, with some 70s and 80s through your high country. 7-day forecast shows tomorrow we're going to be back up in the mid 80s, and then here comes the huge warm up near triple digits by Friday and Saturday, and we're going to dry things out in a big way, guys. So today, you know, we don't want the severe weather to go with the rain, but we do really need the moisture that we're getting this morning.
Here. No complaints about the forecast, Kylie. It's going to be mid-80s. I'm happy about this. It's like our last little taste of summer before it changes.
I'm hearing a few complaints from people, but I'm glad that you're happy about it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And if you're complaining about the heat, just wait until Sunday. We got a little fall weather this weekend as well. Live look this morning from your Backus & Tanker camera. Upper 40s, mid 50s. Definitely a light layer that you're not going to need for long as you head out the door. 53 in Fort Collins, 54 in Boulder, and we've got 40s down over the divide. So hour by hour today, we are heading into the mid to upper 80s. 86 is where we land in Denver. The record today is 88. I do have some changes on the way this weekend. Big changes, Drew, in just a few.